You've made a budget, probably more than once, and at some point you just stopped because it didn't work. Here's what nobody tells you. That's not a discipline problem. The checkout button on your phone was built by a team of behavioral scientists. You weren't. And the gap between what they know about your brain and what you know about theirs, that's where the money goes. I'm not going to tell you to cut the coffee. What I want to show you is the actual machinery, the mechanisms that run underneath every purchase you make, usually without you noticing. There are 4 of them, and they all work at the same time. The people who designed these systems didn't stumble onto them by accident. They read the research, decades of it, academic papers on how human decision-making fails, how attention works, how pain and reward move through the brain, and then they built products around the weak spots. This is what they found. 2001 MIT. A professor named Drazen Prelec is running a simple experiment. 2 groups of students, 2 tickets to a sold-out Celtics game. One group pays with cash, the other, credit card. Same seats, same game, same room. The credit card group bid nearly twice as much. Prelec spent years figuring out why. His answer was something he called the pain of paying. When you hand over cash, your brain feels the loss in real time. Something physically leaves you. Credit breaks that connection. The purchase and the payment get split across time, and by the time the bill arrives, the memory of the thing you bought has already faded. Your brain stopped connecting them. For a long time, that was the whole story. Cards make spending feel less real, so you spend more. Reasonable enough. Then a 2021 brain imaging study at MIT rewrote it. They scanned people's brains while they made purchases. Cash and credit. They expected to find less pain with the card. What they actually found was different. Credit cards don't just reduce the pain of spending. They actively trigger the brain's reward system. Every tap, every click of pay now, a small dopamine release, the same circuits that fire when your phone buzzes with a notification. When someone likes your post, when you eat something you've been craving, it's not making it less painful to spend, it's making it feel good. Apple Pay, Google Pay, contactless. Same mechanism, even less friction. No PIN, no signature, no moment where your brain could catch up with what just happened. Prelec published his foundational paper in 1999. The banking industry has had 25 years with it. Signing up for Amazon Prime takes 2 clicks. Your card's already on file. You're subscribed before you've really decided. Canceling takes 6 pages. Confirmation screens. An offer to pause instead of cancel, because they know a lot of people take it. A page that recaps everything you're about to lose. Amazon's engineering team ran A/B tests on different versions of that cancellation flow, tracked exactly where people gave up, and chose the version that minimized cancellations. Internal documents say that explicitly. They named one of those screens Iliad, after the Greek epic poem, because it just goes on and on. The FTC sued them. Amazon paid $25 million to settle and kept the page. There's a formal name for interfaces built like this. Dark patterns. The specific variant is called the Roach Motel. Easy in and designed to exhaust you before you get out. Amazon isn't the only company using it. They're simply the one who got caught with the documentation. In a survey of 1,000 subscribers, 42% said they were paying for services they had completely stopped using. Not because they forgot, because quitting was built to wear them out first. Everything so far, you could theoretically fight. Pay with cash. Block out a Saturday to cancel every subscription you have. That's possible. What I'm about to tell you is harder to work around, because it's not a corporate policy, it's in how your brain is built. And it was there long before any of these companies existed. Richard Thaler, economist, later Nobel Prize winner, spent years asking people a simple question. $50 now or $100 in 12 months? Most people took the 50, 100% annual return. No fund in the world reliably does that, but immediate beat future every single time, across income levels, education, how much people knew about finance, didn't matter. Thaler called it present bias. Your brain doesn't experience time evenly. Right now feels concrete, real, immediate. A year from now feels abstract, a bit unreal, like it's going to be handled by a slightly different version of you. So when the choice is between certain now and better later, now wins, almost every time. Your ancestors chose the berries in front of them instead of walking 3 miles for a fruit tree. Immediate rewards were reliable. The future was genuinely uncertain. That was the right call in 10,000 BC. Buy now, pay later. 12 months, no interest. 4 easy payments. Every one of those phrases is aimed at the same gap between who you are today and whoever's going to deal with the bill in 6 months. Your present self says yes. Your future self figures it out. Your present self is completely certain future you will be fine. In 1971, 2 psychologists published a paper on something they called the Hedonic Treadmill. They studied lottery winners and people who'd become paraplegic in accidents. Check back in a year or 2 later. The lottery winners weren't significantly happier than before. The accident victims, not significantly less happy. Humans return to baseline. Always. The new phone is extraordinary for about 3 weeks. Then it's just your phone. The new car is thrilling for a month. Then it's your commute. The apartment that felt like a real upgrade becomes, within a season, just where you live. Every time, your brain adapts, the novelty wears off, and the craving quietly resets itself. Apple doesn't release a new iPhone every year because the technology demands it. They release it because your satisfaction with the current model drops on a predictable schedule. The launch is time to meet it, not a conspiracy, just a company reading the same psychology and building their product calendar around it. Here's where it turns. Thaler, same economist who documented present bias, decided to run an experiment in the opposite direction. He went to a manufacturing company. Workers were saving almost nothing for retirement. He and his colleague Shlomo Benartzi offered them a program called Save More Tomorrow. The pitch wasn't save more now. It was commit to saving more from your next raise. Money that doesn't exist yet. Money in the future, where your brain treats everything as abstract and manageable by someone who isn't quite you yet. First year, participation jumped from 3.5% to 11.6%. By the 4th raise, workers were saving 13.6% of their income, a 300% increase, without a single person giving up a dollar they'd already touched. He used the exact same gap between now and later that every subscription company and credit card issuer uses to pull money out of your account, and aimed it the other way. The bias isn't the problem. The question is, who's pointing it? Every mechanism in this video, the dopamine from tapping your card, the 6-page cancellation, the pull of right now over later, the adaptation that comes after every new thing you buy, none of it was your idea. These patterns were mapped by researchers, published in journals, and handed to product teams whose job is to use them against you. Thaler's Nobel Lecture, 2017. He said, people have a lot of willpower. They just have a lot of temptation too. That's the summary. Not that you're weak, that you are human operating inside a system that was specifically built to find every gap between what you intend and what you actually do, and widen it. Knowing the machine exists is where it starts. You can't build a defense against something you can't see. If this changed how you think about your next purchase, share it with someone who's still blaming themselves.